everybody, Carson here with another edition of Apartment Hunter CBF Field Personnel Edition. We introduced you to our apartment a few months ago, and we want to take the time today to actually give you a look inside. So we're going to go call up to Laura and see if she'll let us in. It's ringing. Hey Laura, it's Carson and friends and family, and we wanted to take a look inside the apartment. Is that okay?
Yeah, come on in.
All right. She buzzed us in, so let's go. So I've reached the door, but before we go in, I wanted to remind you what things used to look like. So cue that music. Hey, so we made it up. Laura let us in, and now I'm in what we call the genkan in Japanese. This is the entryway into a home. It's traditional for you to take off your shoes when you enter a Japanese home. And so kind of back your way in, you just kind of slip off your shoes and point them outwards so that you can head back out whenever you leave. But we do actually in our home also have a nice storage closet for our shoes, and so this is where we keep our shoes and our guest shoes when they come to visit. And this is the genkan in our home.
Hi everyone, welcome to our apartment. So glad that you could join us today. We're going to give you a quick tour. So Carson just showed you the genkan, and we're going to come down the hallway that kind of splits our apartment down the middle and start in the back in our living area. Come on in. So you may remember in our last episode that we talked about the acronym LDK, which stands for Living, Dining, Kitchen, and this is our LDK. So this is where we spend a good bit of our time eating and studying and relaxing. You can tell we have gone with a more Western feel to this part of the apartment. A large sofa and of course a kitchen table as well. And so this is where we spend a good part of our time. You can also see, if you take a peek out of our scenic view, we talked about the fact that one of the reasons we really liked this apartment was because it was close to the train station. You can literally see the train line from our apartment. So that gives you an idea of how close we are in proximity to the train station, which has made this a very convenient apartment. If you turn around to the back side of the kitchen table, you'll actually see our kitchen. So our kitchen is not huge, but definitely big enough to be able to do what we need to do for it. Everything on the left side is what came with the kitchen, and everything on this right side is stuff that we had to provide. So the apartment did not come with a refrigerator. It did not come with an oven. Dishwasher is definitely not standard, and we still don't have one of those. But this is where we do all of our food preparation. One of the things that I wanted in an oven, which does not seem very big compared to American ovens, was to make sure that my bundt pan could fit inside, and it does just barely. But this is our microwave oven, grill, steamer, and toaster all in one.
So this is the other side of our living room, the right side, and this is the entrance to our third bedroom. We have 3 bedrooms. 2 of them are Western style, and then this one we call a washitsu, a Japanese room. And so it's actually a multi-purpose room. It's for both our guest room as well as a room that we can host visitors for dinners and for parties. And so you can come in here and see that it's very unique. It has tatami mat floors. And so this is a room where you can actually sit on the floor. We have cushions here to sit at a low table. And we really liked the idea of having a Japanese style room while we live in Japan. And also it's a place to display really great Japanese omiyage, souvenirs, or gifts that we've received from various people along the way. And so we really like this room. This is also functions as a guest room when visitors come from out of town or out of country. And so we have a couple of, we call them futons. In America, we call them futons. I believe it's a college thing in America, but in Japan, futons are a natural part of life, and so we can lay a few futons on the floor for guests to stay here as well. So if you're in town, let us know.
Okay, so we are going to come out of the LDK space and back into the hallway. And right in the middle of our apartment are our toilet room and our shower room. In Japanese homes, these are usually separate spaces. You would not find the toilet and the shower in one room together like you do in many American homes. So this here to the right is our toilet. And it makes it much more functional to have these separate when there's only one toilet and one shower in the apartment or in the home. One thing that we don't have that we wish we did is the infamous electric toilet seat that's often found in homes in Japan that has a seat warmer and a bidet. So maybe that's something we can upgrade later. Here to the left is our combination laundry area, sink, and then shower room. The shower room has separate doors, and so when you open it up, you'll be able to see that there's a space for showering, but there's also a bathtub here to the right side. We had some keen observers in our first episode who noticed that the mirror here in the shower was set pretty low, and we're wondering why it was set at that level. Well, usually Japanese people actually sit while they shower on a small stool that's about a foot high. So if you're sitting while you're showering, the mirror is at a perfect level for you to shave or wash your face. This is our shower room.
And so as we work our way down the hall from the shower room and the toilet room here, we reach our two western bedrooms before we hit the exit door. And so this is our guest bedroom. You may see that there is no bed right now. We are in a transitional phase here of finding the right piece to fill this room, but it functions as an office and some storage for our various books and where we can do some CBF work. It's the only room that has a closet. And so as far as our bedrooms are concerned, and so this is where Laura keeps her stuff, and so we invested in a wardrobe for me in our bedroom here across the hall. After sleeping in Ricky and Lucy style beds back in Kanazawa, we invested in a bed that would fit us both here in Tokyo, and so we sleep comfortably here at night. And so this is where we end our day each and every day.
So thanks so much for coming by today. We were so happy to be able to show you around our apartment.
We're so grateful for the prayers and support that you've shown us over these last 4 months as we've settled into our lives here in Tokyo. And make sure to look us up if you're ever in the neighborhood.
Bye.